Triple H got to replace the WWE. Oh, I'm so cold.
I don't get that.
Come on, ref. Oh.
But I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true
Yo, why Chucky?
cause inside you're ugly like me. I can see through you,
Oh, that's all. I blew it.
Oh.
I swear to God, I think. Oh, it's through the ball.
Oh, AJ Washington. Oh, coast to coast.
What is that animation, bro? I've never seen that animation before. Like, I can't. What is up with this game, bro?
I'm on the outside,
Yeah.
I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors. Inside you're ugly like me. I can see through you, see to the real you.
You know, he just.
What are you doing? Like, I'm right there. I guess, yeah. There's no James Cook, man. Whatever. No one can drive. Crash. make that move queen 3, I'm out. Oh, we. Oh my goodness, bro. The Rockets play like trash. Like all the players besides crap. Holy.
Ain't no MVP. Like, yeah,
How you know MVP?
he had 80% doing. Like he just
It's not about 80% though. It's just like there's too many people like that just have a better chance to have a better season.
My baby's alright. She just doesn't wanna see me tonight.
Because she's the attached. Because she's like,
Not for a minute, not for a second. She says nothing here for you to make right. I said I miss you so.
I'm so bad. You guys are sad.
She says.
I agree.
Yo, chat. Oh my god. I'm about to do that. Yo,
I guess I don't need her around. I just do what I do best when I'm down. Paint the problem into a picture and twist my arm till I make a sound.
Okay, he's bouncing.
I said I miss you so.
wait, did he go for the ball like that? Whoa.
She says,
Oh my god. The layup. Trash. Not the Knicks. We losing. Shoes. I believe the Mavs and the Celtics are still gonna win.
I don't think so. No, I'm actually holding the Celtics.
Serious. Rockets beat queen 3. Whoa. That's open? Alright.
Wow. It's open? Yes. This will definitely be.
Cause the world might do me in. It's alright cause I'm with friends. Cause I'm giving up again. It doesn't matter. Have a feeling like a ghost. And it's what I
I need calm music. I need to be calm. I need to be calm. I need to be calm, cool, collected. Fine, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Coney. I'm sorry.
Hey, free Jody out the cage, they want us to trade. You only kissing on that bitch, I'm assuming you gay. Hey, got a hooker begging to stay. You can see me in your hood giving tapers and face. Hey, nigga gave up his life, there's a story. I play too much, I probably torture and record and she bored me. Catch me in her house like Corey. I'm trying to send the hooker on the road, no glory. I got a couple niggas doing bad. They'll shoot his ass just to get a picture and be glad. Who are you to tag? Ice Cubes glide on my neck, show stupid ass. Decorate a nigga all good like a Louis bag. Hey, everything Gucci, that mean it's good. I don't take it to the booth, bitch, I'm in his hood. I got a white bitch, all she do is jug. When she trap with her friends, I call them Peckerwoods, Bitches love me, I think it's my belt, He ain't gutter over here, everything good. Bitch, I'm only 5'6", but I'm sure. Take a chain off this neck, bitch, I wish a nigga would. He hypey, if he think he finna fight me, I might be Spike Lee and just shoot with his wifey. High speed, I'm about to check like I'm Nike. She send a paragraph, I just leave her on typing. Fight me, I'm close range, but I'll snipe him. I get up on a nigga face shot like a ID. Bite me, I'm a Mac, you need guidance. Bitch, I'm the king, I'm a tyrant. Free Vine and Squeeze, they in the branch blowing trees. Ask me what I bang, I don't think you from the P. I'm only one gang, but the S front the G. But I'm lying cause I'm 6'1", fuck 2'3", free to jump man. Watch him jump when I hit him up. On the wrong side of the fence, get your nigga plugged. And for every bullet hole, I want $100. Hit the wrong man, I don't plan on giving up. Hey, free Coney out the cage. A shooter when he sober, smoked a nigga twice his age. I'm staying here, fuck a nigga need a trade. You can see me in your hood giving face, I line some. K-Squeeze got the juice, he'll find some. Niggas seeing gold, they like where he get blind from. He ain't never caught a shot, let him try one. Even with a graze, I'ma count it as a light when he hype. Hey, everything Gucci, that mean it's good. I don't take it to the booth, bitch, I'm in his hood. I got a white bitch, all she do is jug. When she trap with her friends, I call them Peckerwoods, Bitches love me, I think it's my belt, He ain't gutter over here, everything good. Bitch, I'm only 5'6", but I'm sure. Take a chain off this neck, bitch, I wish a nigga would. He hypey, if he think he finna fight me, I might be Spike Lee and just shoot with his wifey. High speed, I'm about to check like I'm Nike. She send a paragraph, I just leave her on typing. Fight me, I'm close range, but I'll snipe him. I get up on a nigga face shot like a ID. Bite me, I'm a Mac, you need guidance. Bitch, I'm the king, I'm a tyrant. Alright, go ahead.
Bitch, I'm the greatest. Hop step, Bush Lions, free tooth block, motherfucking Jody. SS1G with motherfucking Coney. You hear me though? Gangland, nigga, stupid.
Hey, free Jody out the cage, they want us to trade. You only kissing on that bitch, I'm assuming you gay. Hey, got a hooker begging to stay. You can see me in your hood giving tapers and face. Hey, nigga gave up his life, there's a story. I play too much, I probably torture and record and she bored me. Catch me in her house like Corey. I'm trying to send the hooker on the road, no glory. I got a couple niggas doing bad. They'll shoot his ass just to get a picture and be glad. Who are you to tag? Ice Cubes glide on my neck, show stupid ass. Decorate a nigga all good like a Louis bag. Hey, everything Gucci, that mean it's good. I don't take it to the booth, bitch, I'm in his hood. I got a white bitch, all she do is jug. When she trap with her friends, I call them Peckerwoods, Bitches love me, I think it's my belt, He ain't gutter over here, everything good. Bitch, I'm only 5'6", but I'm sure. Take a chain off this neck, bitch, I wish a nigga would. He hypey, if he think he finna fight me, I might be Spike Lee and just shoot with his wifey. High speed, I'm about to check like I'm Nike. She send a paragraph, I just leave her on typing. Fight me, I'm close range, but I'll snipe him. I get up on a nigga face shot like a ID. Bite me, I'm a Mac, you need guidance. Bitch, I'm the king, I'm a tyrant. Free Vine and Squeeze, they in the branch blowing trees. Ask me what I bang, I don't think you from the P. I'm only one gang, but the S front the G. But I'm lying cause I'm 6'1", fuck 2'3", free to jump man. Watch him jump when I hit him up. On the wrong side of the fence, get your nigga plugged. And for every trying to get a bag or is you trying to give me melon? I banged the murder mids, I don't need no one to tell him. I watched my nigga shoot, I swore I heard him yelling. Smiling at the shooting, hoping that he kill him. I'm just hella mad cause blood wouldn't let me hit him. Little nigga, hold on, give me 1 year, I'll be so long. No competition, pick a channel, I'ma show on. And I do it for my brother cause my bro gone. Fuck a challenge, I am so gone. The golden child, I was born in the wrong zone. My roots fucked up, guess I took the long way home. We the people that don't last long. Cause if he from the other side, I erase him like he a bad song. I could feel it in the end, heart flooded with sin. I don't care for your family, shouldn't have thought he was him. Ay, I just know that in the end, you was never my kin. Brother told me I don't need no friends, I'm all in. Put a nigga on a poster, I started with $1, Coney gon' flip that over. Them nice niggas never handling the style of living. The way I'm living, I'll probably get old and die in prison. 6 mile, wipe your bitch down for a living. No Rolex dreams when all you dream about is killing. They caught me loafing and they had me in my feelings. I slid back shooting and watched his body hit the ceiling. Bound to heaven gates. Coney 2 guns, Kevin Gates, soda A. Feng Shui, land chopper spray. Throwing bait, watching by intern like my mama say. Gang task, always let him go cause he cooperate. Started with $1, now I'm getting to the guapole. Lost what I loved on my mama, I don't think straight. Losing weight, pockets gain, so it's a debate. I be by myself or with a bitch that be busting dates. Ayy, know I'm Coney on the weekend. Swim with sharks, baby, coming to the deep end. Only man I fear is the Lord. Far as that, I don't really think he fuck with me no more. I ain't think I was the nigga till his body hit the floor. Check the score, I was funkin' with my neighbors next door. She told me, Coney, you need 10K or more. Told the bitch you right, you ever used Backpage before, now it come to me. I'm a well-known P, I'm a player playing point guard, pulling up threes, do the bop, bleed him to the ming bleed. Now you know that I'm a problem when I'm born on Halloween. Well, around there, he from the hood, he was down there. I don't fuck with other hoods, leave him out there. He was posting on Snap, he was found there. Blood on his breast from the puddles, he was drowned there. I just bought a rollie on my mama, I'm just playing with you. And free Jody, that's my brother, boy, I'm staying with you. These niggas want you, they'll do anything to get you. They won't wrestle with a chop that do jujitsu, bitch. It be hella cold in the summertime. You ain't shot nobody pussy, nigga, stop lying. How they slime if I'm outside at dinner time? Seen a couple suckers, I ain't killing just to prove that line, What do fighting gotta do with slime? Prime time, do a nigga fine like some steak and wine. I ain't really think she cute, so I'm from behind. Life-size picture of a nigga with a 45. What a
Dallas is doing.
slime, what a brick. I'ma pay, what's the line? Ride who? Niggas dying. I'ma walk in Northern with a hammer on my thigh. If a sucker bump into me, then we both gon' end our lives. I ain't into getting punked, I'd rather throw away my life. My Glock fuck bitches, so I just let her be a dyke. I remember we ain't go home at night. I'ma kill 3 more people before I change up my life. Most niggas ain't got one. When I spot one, sharp star shooter, known to go and get the job done. I ain't finna give you props unless you caught one. Pop the wrong nigga, then be sad he was not one. I ain't getting in that load if that bitch driving. She gon' tell how the fuck y'all got bitches flying. How the fuck we shoot her gang but nobody dying? That's what someone asked me before I shot that first Glock 9. You niggas out of pocket on them hotlines. How much guns we been through? Damn, like 25. Free 100 shot Nick like every time. Dallas, I'ma promise you a body by like lunchtime. All these niggas wanna kill you when you doing fine. I'ma drop a nigga like a punchline. I'm a shooter, but on Coney, he can run mine. Touch mine, had that body by like lunchtime. I just ran off with a P, cut the lunch line. This new bitch dry dick like a Uber driver. Come and sacrifice yourself on the crucified. Only ducking cops, location on the flyer. Let's get it.
I don't fuck with new niggas, no new friends. I gotta run this money up, I need new bands. You saying that's your bitch, but she choosing. She liking how a young nigga moving. Nina came with 50, let him act tough, and I'ma drip plenty. All up in your section, moving reckless with this weapon. SSG, send a nigga straight to heaven. I don't do the pop fake, nah, ain't no faking. Chop get the singing, so I said draking. Fucking on the homie bitch, she ain't say she taking. All white shit, little baby, you mistaken. Throw that shit back, let a nigga catch it. Pussy hella wet, so it's getting hectic. Niggas want me dead, so I keep a weapon. 40 with 30, I'll leave a nigga necklace. Acting like you hard, you'll get turned down. Run up on my brother and get fanned down. Bitches on my dick, I'm the man now. Bands on me, so it's hard to pull out my pants fuck with new niggas, no new friends. I gotta run this money up, I need new bands. You saying that's your bitch, but she choosing. She liking how a young nigga moving. Nina came with 50, Letty Mac tough, and I'ma drip plenty. All up in your section, moving reckless with this weapon. SSG, send a nigga straight to heaven.
Why fuck you got so much to add, so much to say? Bitch, the same class, fuck out my way. No, we won't last. Always got a problem making good go bad. Bitch, I ain't finna play with you. No, I ain't finna stay with you. If the world end, I won't spend the last day with you. We was friends, fucked around for a day or two. And we fucked, I ain't planning on dating you. But I did, I kinda regret it. It's funny knowing good things fall like Tetris, you tryna test it. I don't even count you as an ex, dry your eyes so you can find your exit. I cussed you out twice, didn't send my message. Almost press in, but I keep on stressing. I will probably call you if you learned your lesson. When it all boiled down, leave your dumb ass guessing. Why fuck you got so much to add, so much to say? Bitch, the same class, fuck out my way. No, we won't last. Always got a problem making good go bad. If you would just listen and play your position, you would know that everybody ice don't glisten. I would love, but my heart went missing. Late nights trying to rip your extension. Remember back then it was joy, I was still a real boy, but the money ain't came with it. You was my Yiki, I stay with it. When I lost hope, you was tryna be bae with it, bitch, that's out. Then you tryna say we ain't fuck, bitch, that counts. So why you blowing up your mama and your grandma's house? And I ain't never in my damn life fake you out. If I did, I would break out. Know your whole ass probably getting banged out by hella niggas. Your pussy got space now. You's a dumb ass hoe. You was fucking with the other side too, and shawty wanna bust dates now. It's too late, bitch, you bust like a tray pound. Pussy lips shout, and then nigga in the hood cut steakhouse. One kiss, why the fuck you tryna make out? Fuck a little shit, I'd rather find a safe route. You got so much to add, so much to say. Bitch, the same class, fuck out my way. No, we won't last. Always got a problem making good go bad. If you would just listen and play your position, you would know that everybody ice don't glisten. I would love, but my heart went missing. Late nights tryna rip your extension. You got so much to add, so much to say. Bitch, the same class, fuck out my way. No, we won't last. Always got a problem making good go bad. Little thooter ass bitch. Scoop ass bitch. You always scooping, bitch. Always trying to find some dick, bitch. Dumb ass hoe. Yeah, nigga. You talk about that. I'll fuck your partners.
So much pain in my heart, I'm still holding on. It's gonna be okay, it won't last long. It's taking everything in me just to carry on. Put the team on my back, I gotta stay strong. Gotta keep the face if around me. I can't let you niggas try to down me. King of my city, come and crown me. I was with the money when they found me. Gotta keep the face if around me. No, I can't let you niggas try to down me. King of my city, come and crown me. Said I was with the money when they found me.
Shit, Coney, you don't switch it up. Bitch, you sound sick as fuck. Was broken, bummy, was saving money and skipping lunch. Ryan dirty with Cater. Nina was stupid laser. Pushing niggas' buttons and using all of their data. This the way a nigga living. This why I'm better than Pippin. Watching sucker videos pointing at who I'm drenching, nigga. Hypey in my section, I plus do a Smith & Wesson, nigga. Your pistol ugly, so who the fuck is you pressing, nigga? Or I'm supposed to strip, hit some shells, or a nookie clip. Or you want the chain, I'll just trade you for this Ruger clip. Was doing skits, every glizzy purchase with a stick. And if a suck out my show, I'm probably ending it. Nina fuck like a female, nigga. Check the details. Money on your head, I ain't tripping, I get it retail. Playing with the pussy, I'm sending it like an email. Pimping ain't a problem for booking, I call her Gmail, nigga.
So much pain in my heart, I'm still holding on. It's gonna be okay, it won't last long. It's taking everything in me just to carry on. Put the team on my back, I gotta stay strong. Gotta keep the face if around me. I can't let you niggas try to down me. King of my city, come and crown me. I was with the money when they found me. Gotta keep the face if around me. No, I can't let you niggas try to down me. King of my city, come and crown me. Said I was
was with the money when they found me.
Focus on the bag and let them suckers come in last. I'm thumbing through 100. This bitch ain't seen this type of cash system. Did my Brody bad. He just came home the other week. First time he seen the Benz that had massages in the seats. Ralph the cooperate defendant. Already knew the case was weak. Still had to take the plea if he ain't permanently asleep. I'm waist deep off in this game and that's the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes it be on us for showing shit ain't supposed to see. $10,000 bounty if a shooter happen to see the rat. Money ain't an issue, we can't buy none of them seasons back. Thursday just chicken, past the top, ramen season pack. Didn't tell on me, you know there's no way I agree with that.
So much pain in my heart, I'm still holding on. It's gonna be okay, it won't last long. It's taking everything in me just to carry on. Put the team on my back, I gotta stay strong. Gotta keep the face if around me. I can't let you niggas try to down me. King of my city, come and crown me. I was with the money when they found me. Gotta keep the face if around me. No, I can't let you niggas try to down me. King of my city, come and crown me. Said I was with the money when they found me.
Hey, free Jody out the cage, they want us to trade. You only kissing on a bitch, I'm assuming you gay. Hey, got a hooker begging to stay. You can see me in your hood giving tapers and face. Hey, nigga gave up his life, there's a story. I play too much, I probably torture and record and she bore me. Catch me in her house like Corey. I'm trying to send the hooker on the road, no glory. I got a couple niggas doing bad. They'll shoot his ass just to get a picture and be glad. Who are you to tag? Ice Cubes glide on my neck, show stupid ass. Decorate a nigga all good like a Louis bag. Hey, everything Gucci, that mean it's good. I don't take it to the booth, bitch, I'm in his hood. I got a white bitch, all she do is jug. When she trap with her friends, I call them Peckerwoods, Bitches love me, I think it's my belt, He ain't gutter over here, everything good. Bitch, I'm only 5'6", but I'm sure take a chain off this neck, bitch, I wish a nigga would. He hypey, if he think he finna fight me, I might be Spike Lee and just shoot with his wifey. High speed, I'm about to check like I'm Nike. She send a paragraph, I just leave her on typing. Fight me, I'm close range, but I'll snipe him. I get up on a nigga face shot like a ID. Bite me, I'm a Mac, you need guidance. Bitch, I'm the king, I'm a tyrant. Free Vine and Squeeze, they in the branch blowing trees. Ask me what I bang, I don't think you from the P. I'm only one gang, but the S front the G. But I'm lying cause I'm 6'1", fuck 2'3", free to jump man. Watch him jump when I hit him up. On the wrong side of the fence, get your nigga plugged. And for every bullet hole, I want $100. Hit the wrong man, I don't plan on giving up. Hey, free Connie out the cage. A shooter when he sober, smoked a nigga twice his age. I'm staying here, fuck a nigga, need a trade. You can see me in your hood giving face. I line some. K-Squeeze got the juice, he'll find some. Niggas seeing gold, they like where he get blind from. He ain't never caught a shot, let him try one. Even with a graze, I'ma count it as a light when he hype. Hey, everything Gucci, that mean it's good. I don't take it to the booth, bitch, I'm in his hood. I got a white bitch, all she do is jug. When she trap with her friends, I call them Peckerwoods, Bitches love me, I think it's my belt, He ain't gutter over here, everything good. Bitch, I'm only 5'6", but I'm sure take a chain off this neck, bitch, I wish a nigga would. He hypey, if he think he finna fight me, I might be Spike Lee and just shoot with his wifey. High speed, I'm about to check like I'm Nike. She send a paragraph, I just leave her on typing. Fight me, I'm close range, but I'll snipe him. I get up on a nigga face shot like a ID. Bite me, I'm a Mac, you need guidance. Bitch, I'm the king, I'm a tyrant. Alright, go ahead.
Bitch, I'm the greatest. Hop step, Bush line, free tooth block, motherfucking Chowdy, SS1G with motherfucking County. You hear me out? Gangland, nigga, stupid.
Yeah, punk rock bitch, free Deuce Black Jody. Yeah, Coney motherfucking Ginobili. Fuck you niggas talking about, nigga. Yeah, shooting gang, nigga. It's a lot of shit. Hey, look, little, I do the little plot to you, motherfucker. Hey, I'm a well-known shooter, screaming FAB. She choose me, she just ride it like an ATV. To chase me, I need bands, like pay my feet. So when it's all said and done, I'ma swim in her cheeks, I don't sleep. You ain't yelling gang last week? My main bitch tweet, cause my hoes on fleek, I'm a beast. Put a nigga on a white tee, G-Lock, what fist? You tryna excite me, bite me. All the cops is tryna indict me. I don't smoke tree, I smoke suckers. Slap the wrong song, you a dead motherfucker. Pick a bitch out, she was hoeing undercover. Don't judge. Bitch throw cooter, I just run off on the plug. I supply dope dick, he supply dope love. Hit him in his mouth, touch his brain like drugs. You don't shoot, how the fuck your gun clean like Dove?
Me and Coney in this bitch. And if I'm to the neck, it's me and 40 in this bitch. Hit them suckers, get this shooting like I'm Kobe in this bitch. Hit the throater, then I dip, leave her lonely in this bitch. Niggas hate me, told the bitch come pay me. Speaking down on me for some puss, niggas made me. Glock on LeBron, but the clip hold KD. Stick on me, I rock a fella like Jay-Z. Fuck all that talking, with a dough at it. If you ain't tryna pay me, then you know where the dough at. DLS biz, ain't no lease, niggas own that. See how I've been traffic, ain't no capping, bitch, we own that. Throw that ass back, stop playing with it. Never cuffing, you know I'ma let the gang hit it. If you ain't drop on this mud, then you ain't sipping. In your main bitch, the reason the nigga changed his nigga.
Look your bitch in her eyes, that shit she know me. Last night I was on tip like shooter gang Coney. Break a white bitch pockets, Lamar on Chloe. Rob think by pushing up, I fade him like Kobe. Cold side pillow talking, I'm a 304 him. Jake and Jesse James shooting like O2 Ginobili. On top 40s, I wear choppers and pumps. No shell trace, hit him with that Trey Pound black skunk. Seem like I always burn my hand when I give him a chance. Feel like Steph when that bitch got blood on his pants. Or in that function when that bitch shut you down for a dance. Drop it to the clap or that D-Lo no-ho. How was it breakfast without bacon, just waffles and eggs? Like Rose Gold with that pistol strapped to her leg. Like Metro Boomin with that pie scarf around his head. Like when you walk in and I'm fucking your wife in your bed. The warm-up.
Coney D-Wade, came a long way from hoop dreams. Bitch huck, so I saw the whole cute dream. Movie scenes, 2 bitches in a bucket, you gon' lick the whole dick while your best friend fuck it. Ooh, shoot, name a shooter I don't hoop with. I don't fuck with suckers, even ones I went to school with. A real blood, watch me bang on this blue strip. Pay for this dick, I don't care if you a cute bitch. Let her fuck it up, go ahead. Slime with ice, I pull up on him in a sled, I was dead. Ain't no nigga try to feed me, I threw him green shells, now he red on Luigi. Fiji, yeah, she got the water, I'ma need it. Cold blood killer, I'm a beast, I'm anemic. I ain't never froze with my ice age freezing. Call a couple demons in church with my deacons. I ain't learned to swim, I was born in the deep end. Treat me like a boat, when she squirt, I be sinking. Looked at my ice and she kept on blinking. He commit treason, I might leave him steaming. I don't know shit, I grew up with my heathens. Shoot him in his back cause he thought he was leaving. Beefing, nigga, I don't even like cleaning. If it's on in the song, you must not like breathing, nigga. He must not value life. Hit me in the dice, I'ma take a nigga life. Coney might spray like a shaking of Sprite. And I won't go to court if they offer me a strike. Last bitch fagged, I consider her a dyke. Shoot him in his brain, now he can't think twice. Great aim, I don't need a beam or a light. Free my niggas in the pen, they will never see the light.
Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Dallas Mavericks. Look at the Mavericks. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
Listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Hands it from downtown. You look at Chicago. Well, if they lose tonight, the series is even going home. But if they win, they can close out at home.
And all season, they put themselves in a position to succeed, whether it's adjustments to the rotations or adjustments schematically. They've been adaptable to anything thrown at them, and we've seen that thus far here in these finals.
And it goes down 2 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch You just hope that you can get a stop first. Young left side. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. A rebound by Washington. Chicago trailing here. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Garcia. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And stolen by Miller. Cuts off the pass. Now Washington. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police. And good that time. Bulls trail by 3. And it's Oliver with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. He takes it in. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. Here's Ianga. Clock is at 3. To the inside. Rebound by Jamison. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Temple. Pass to Radmanovich. 1:41 left in the second quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Substitution on the court.
1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Now Garcia. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively. And Young, here we go.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas. Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball. It's a great finish. Oh, my. he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter. The long distance three is buried. 11 points in the game.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his third overall.
Here's Radmanovich. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
High post try, and it's Chicago scoring again. Ball's not loose, and so good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Now, here is Garcia. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Young. 10 points for him. Snatched away. For the lead. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. The Mavericks leading. Driving the lane. Oh, and that dunk by Young.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this NBA going in their direction. Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Young.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now. A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much. Over in the corner, Washington. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Garcia. Off target with his 3. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Miller outside. Right side to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just petty, sound basketball.
So that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter. Chicago calls timeout. Bulls trail by 7. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Washington. Got a piece of it. Out to Miller. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Young. Down the rafters, he puts it in! Are you kidding me?
And whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter. had no answer for them. Might be time to try some. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dallas leading by 8. Young with the ball. With the drive. And it's Young finishing it off.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
Serious power move from the point. Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring line. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Radmanovich. The kick out to Walker. Young outside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside Wilson. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's only a 5-point Dallas lead.
That pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Mavericks leading by 7. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Walker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas. Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And I also like how they're working the low post, getting those high percentage looks. An excellent game plan so far.
The Bulls call timeout. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. And so he hits both. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 10. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Pass to Washington. Three-pointer. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. Here's Radmanovich. Washington with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
There's a screen by Washington. And a miss there on the triple. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Washington.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Here's Garcia. Gets the 3 to fall. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Timeout call, the Bulls. 6 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive way.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
So a close.
Walk around, left foot, right foot, walk around, slide, walk around, everybody walk around, speed it up, walk around, slow it down, walk around.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We watched these two battle it out. Now two games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Chicago Bulls. A look at Chicago. It's not enough. 2 games apiece. They're hoping to ride this crowd to the series lead and a chance to win it all in game 6 or 7.
And it goes without saying, Game 5s tend to be bitter. But here in the finals, tied at 2 games apiece, whoever wins tonight will put themselves in a great position to become champion.
Here's Young. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Take a look at the Mavericks. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And, you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Now, here is Young. 1-4 2:44 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Pass to Vaden. For 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Young outside. Shoots from the elbow. Again, Young missing.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
From deep three-point land, Walker with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. It's blocked. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Radmanovich. Dallas again missing. The Bulls with the lead. Here's Washington. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Wilson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead.
7. The Mavericks. 5.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Young. He's got 5. Going inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
25. Christian Garcia.
Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And it's slammed in by Young.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
The floor for your Bulls. Number 15.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
2 minutes remaining.
Here are the Mavericks now.
2 minutes.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Garcia. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Bulls will do just their second attempt at the line tonight. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Garcia's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it was never going to be an easy night for you.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Walker in the post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so Walker nails both of them. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Garcia with the ball. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Young outside. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Wilson driving in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. The Bulls leading by 4.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garcia. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
Young, right side. Over to the left wing. Radmanovic's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Garcia. Rejected by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Washington outside. Walker with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nailed from three-point land.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Outside, Garcia. Here's Flowers. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Young. Back to Walker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can... think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Radmanovic. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Flowers. It's good from the top of the key. And the Bulls lead by 3. .46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Miller outside. Left side Walker. For the time. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
3.
Walker's got 5 now.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Inside. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5. Mavericks trail by 3. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Down low. Stolen by Walker. And here's Miller outside. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
17.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter. What is still anybody's ballgame. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 1. Jamison left side to take the lead. It's rebounded by Baden.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They set the pick. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
Miller outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jamison. The shot by Wilson, no good. The Mavericks trailing. 3 on 3. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. It's the first that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
The Bulls call timeout. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, "This is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that." Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Walker's got the ball here for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks gave us some information, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals is Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, and if that report is accurate, he's going to spend a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly. It's in!
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Miller. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah.
Know myself and every time it's a hit.
Know myself every time it's a hit.
The thing in our overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Selected. 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 Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Selected. The thing in our overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you selected? Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Counter rush. Selected. Counter rush.
Championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're up 3 games to 2 to the championship trophy, tantalizingly close with their fans cheering them on. Can they win one more?
They have 2 chances to win the title, but you cannot have that mindset. You want to treat this game like it's your Game 7.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Here's Young, driving in, makes it off the glass. You look at Chicago. This is not where they envision themselves, Greg. Down 3 games to 2 on the road. And we know they're not playing their best basketball.
No doubt about it. And I'm amazed at some of the shots they miss, some of the plays they've missed. The good news, though, they're still here. They still can turn things around, but it has to start tonight.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Radmanovich. 5 on the clock. Here's Walker, and it's denied. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen. And a little hot that time, but it drops.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Young.
Chicago foul.
The Bulls making a switch here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jamison. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Vaden. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen by Washington. Pass to Vaden. Lead away, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here is Young. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 2 points. That one goes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6. Points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough.
The Bulls, 8.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
First team foul. Bulls substitution. Garcia.
Pass to Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The offensive rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Radmanovich. On the wing, Walker buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Outside, Garcia. Pass to Wilson. Stolen. It's Young on the wing. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Miller outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Bulls leading by 3. And again, Chicago turns it over.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Outside, Walker. .129 left to play in the first half. Back to Young. Back at 6. Wilson grabs the board.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expected to make.
And the officials have called the illegal screen. Right there.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Now Young. Miller outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Pass to Patton. A 3-pointer, no good. And here are the Mavericks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Lloyd. Outside, Jamison. Now Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Walker nails both of them. Chicago leading.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Good on the 3-point shot. Garcia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young for 3. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Bulls leading by 4. And here's Garcia. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. He gets that one.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Screen by Young. Into the lane. It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Miller.
2 minutes.
Back to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First trip to the line for him here. Good on both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
The Bulls leading by 6. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Washington. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked.
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only keep it up, I don't wanna lay.
It's a rare and wonderful thing for the NBA Finals to come down to a single game. And after an intense series, these teams are ready to do whatever it takes to walk away with the win. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. You look at the Bulls.
Tonight will go down in NBA lore. Game 7, NBA Finals. This team gets to play the deciding game at home. That means a lot to them, but man. Sitting courtside, just thinking about what's at stake. Who doesn't have those butterflies?
Here's Young. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Miller. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You look at the Mavericks, one game, winner take all to determine the champion. Grant, talk about the pressure of a Game 7 on the road.
It doesn't get much greater, but they're built for this. They've showed it all season long. The summer is the time to rest, so leave it all on the line now.
Here's Garcia, guarded by Miller. Three-pointer. Garcia, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Miller. The three ball. The rebound by Baden. Shot blocked. Outside Young. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the right side. On the arc. That shot off the mark. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Knocks down the long J.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Young. Pass to Radmanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Out to the right wing. And that one is hammered home.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Young. Banked it in on the glass.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Washington. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Young. There's the drive. And Young slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out. Front.
The Mavericks, 8.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Patton. The quick look, no good that time. The Mavericks trailing. Left side Young. Pass to Radmanovic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Young. Pass to Radvanovic. Here's Miller. They get it back. Outside Walker.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading. .133 left in the first half. Here's Patton. No points yet. It's deflected. Outside Young. Back to Walker. That's tipped. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. You have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Some changes for Chicago. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Vaden. From deep. And the basket by Garcia. Garcia's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Seconds left in the second. Out to the right wing. Here's Radvanovic. The layup misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And here's Washington. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire to keep defending.
So we conclude the first half. Bulls out in front, leading by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Temple. Outside Young. Outside Walker. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Bulls leading by 3.
Mavericks foul. Temple. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Vaden. Now here's Washington. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Now Young with a steal.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Here's Walker. Nails the baby hook. Walker's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be a fun ball.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Washington outside. On the clock. And it's Radmanovich with the rebound. So it's the Mavericks now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Young. And that misses. That would have put him up. A minute 15 left in the third. Washington inside. Second chance effort. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
See, that miss right there is why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Young. Pass to Radmanovich. To the wing, right side. Now here's Young. Outside Walker. For the lead. Washington grabs the miss. 3-on-3. Here's Payton. It's tipped. It's stolen away. And they're on the break. Pushing it up now. Now here's Washington to stop the drought. Chicago's shooting their first free throws of the evening.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Washington. The Bulls making a switch here. And so Washington nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
With one on the clock. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
16.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bulls leading by 3. Inside. Walker with a steal. Young with it. And a nice finish on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Wilson. Clock at 6. Here's Garcia. And the 3 off target. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 1-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the final quarter. To take the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. No good from outside. Chicago trailing here. Off target from three-point range. Seconds left in the fourth. That's for Ivanovic. They get the rebound. Walker.
And it's good. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. There he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy way.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the hitting move right now.
Ivanovic. Pass to Temple. Oh, gets the three to fall. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Walker with a steal. And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. You can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
It's your 3-1-2 crew.
Here's Washington. Pass to Vaden. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the basket by Garcia. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Dallas ball.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line. He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
From deep three-point range. And they've done it. The Dallas Mavericks have won the NBA championship.
It's not the old one. Run up on this Rory, I'm clicking until it's over. Still put a snow on a mission to Minnesota. Come on, you know the drill. Hop in and hand it over. I'm driving in the whip so fast I can't control it. I'm fishtailing, leaving Javier's, I should've chauffeured. Chopping it up with Brian, bought real estate by the ocean. A sea moss juice brought me one from Oakland. Today I drove the Porsche with the automatic front lift. I spent $1,000 on candles. I'm at Saxville, tucked the in the gas tank. Played the night shift, get on the head like Kofi for disrespecting it. I'm thinking billions, copping up the building. New whoops Cecilia, thinking bigger. You thought I was cooler, and I was taking risks. Palisades, chilling in the shade. Might take the bent on myself, and every time it's a hit.
We off in the Palisades. On myself every time. It's a hit. Gated communities, man. Royal family type. Shine down. Hey. Look, if you not getting richer every year, then you just backwards hustling. You moving off emotion. I'm strategizing, discussing it. See, I've been on my supplements. Fish oils, chlorophyll, motives. My hair growing out. Loving it. Some people can't piece life together. It's really puzzling. Talking about trust me, I got you, but I'm not trusting it. Commercial real estate by the Fox. Yeah, they constructing it. Business flowing like the symphony orchestra. I'm conducting it. I crack my knuckles and now I'm back to new. I had to. We not compatible. Team on the line, yeah, the lovers all lateral. You cannot practice for shit that's not practical. With the tactics, get tactical. With the rations, get irrational. I cannot talk to you just like them when they mad at you. I overwork and do I don't have to do. Stumble and stagger through. Dodge all the and dodge all that. To working these and blessing them so long, I might as well take a sabbatical. I tell the truth like a polygraph in the woofer, like these rappers do when they. Cause they feel like they happen to. System is not a system, it's a trap for you. It's RCZ, yeah, Larry Jones. Shine when you drop it very soon. I get to transforming under every moon. When they bury me, they gotta bury tunes. I'm just one kid in, I can't be. When you see me out, just know I'm the richest Ross Rich off in every room. Yeah. Al, what up?
Know myself and every time it's a hit.
Know myself every time it's a hit.
This might be the greatest.
Jewels that'll break my rules. On front page, see you. Page 6, call me for the interview. But can you look afford my view? On the bad ones in my crew. And you know that I'll ride into them plus me, plus we, plus you. Catch a flight for the weekend, and I was thinking my York could be real cute. I was born kinda spoiled and rude, and there's not much that I can do. So, what's up? Better fix your face so step. Better get everything I want. And I know you're gonna really give it up, cause breaking news. You gon' make that noise. Breaking news. You gon' make that do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight anywhere in the night. Text me and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Come around the night. Prove it and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight anywhere you like. Prove it and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight anywhere you like. Prove it and I just might.
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only came here to, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee cause I don't wanna pay. Sure, I can tell me the way to that you watching me, that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure. I'm 20, I'm just trying to be great. For sure. This shit mind boggling, I ain't no potential late. Must be fake. She's trying to see who first, I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was a Jace. Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like gonna be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but your big moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the tools. She come on asking me why I keep calling her sister because you make me snooze. I want it just like it was done, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the so you know what I wanna do. For sure, I'm off the so tell me when you coming through. For sure.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot in the behind it. Put down the beat and rewind it. Wine it. Your man a ring down the phone. Dirty boy can't left me alone. Chat to me back, chat to me back. Bad man girl try it. Beef can't sleep me when my man never act right. Them a distraction. Sim me get a ride in the bim bum wide. Them bad man slide on the rhythm man. Make a bad girl whine it. If you want chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot in the behind it. Put down the beat and rewind it. Wine it. You wanna ring down the phone. Dirty boy can't let me alone. Chat to me back, chat to me back. Bad man girl try it. Come get fucked.
For the girl who on a Friday, for the girl take the on a Tuesday, for the good move. Happy and herb the on the one.
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a pre me like TV a find out. Who a rude boy have a money a fi fly now. Me want every weekend get a new hot girl every season. Only cause of the way and the reason. One out of the dog and the demon. Knife shine what still cool. Keep my hand on the phone. Know you're gonna share replay. No walk up the place. Hot girl don't know. Rock up the place. Share replay. No walk up the place. Hot girl don't know. Rock up the
Finally, I think I would have lost the series.
To be honest, oh my god, dude. I watched it blow up if he was there.
Hey.
Him not being here made it like, everything nice.
I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and the ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight's gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She's trying to talk about rovers, it's over, I'm trying to bag the stream. 2 sets, let me take this call, got a ski real soon, trying to pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, trying to get big checks and the cash flow steep. A couple boys on the block, been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. So the youth just stay off the violence and make peace, don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the ends with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my. I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Telly. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babes, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Step to a high class. I'm still in a tech fleece. My bro got a key, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a foreign little baddie in the crew with the face caked up, but you know that's. Took a snap in the E-class crew, now she tryna ask keys, picking up in the Benz. Come off that flex, man, I'm not tryna flirt, man, you know I'm just friendly. These times, man, I might with the lose on the way to a crib, so she know I step pricey. Her old man left like a weirdo, I'm a hero, man, he ain't nothing like me. Can't force my flex at the function, do it nicely, be subtle, man, lightly. Got my game back in like 010, but man, YGs, I'm in love with the 90s. Don't show me no stripes, my bro, man, that's not like me, only step in the Nikes. You say my bro got a check, but I said allow it, man, just spend that wisely. Don't flex your checks on Snapchat or IG, don't do it on IG. Lie, bro. Yeah, don't do it on IG.
400. Yeah, it was on sale. 400.
You put the wrong password, dude.
I didn't put the wrong password. They gave me an email from
You put the wrong password.
All right, dude. Hey man, good stream. Good stream is over. Yeah, it was a good stream. Like, just shut this off. Oh, I hear us now. Hey, is it really 2K music? Am I listening to you right now?
It is. It's yeah.
We have different 2K music. I promise. Never heard that song before.
Oh, well, cause my
I'm just saying. Oh, Kurt Heinrich. Oh,